some point in my heart, I'm like, why is this girl always calling my babe at these hot hours? Like, what's this?
I mean, she has sort of gotten the message, so now she calls like 8 o'clock. I'm just joking. Yeah, but like, I mean, generally.
You're not just joking, she still called yesterday. So beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I am Ayo-Akinloye. This is your first time here, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on every fresh episode of my vlog. Like I've cramped that thing, but please just click the notification bell. And yes, if this is your first time here, you might be seeing this man for the first time. Babe, it's been a long time that you've been here, since last year, say maybe April or May.
Yeah, we've recorded some vlogs after that.
Not a vlog, just one vlog.
But we could not use it.
It
didn't come out
yes.
Because of the phone we used. Anyway.
Yeah, so guys, I'm so happy. This is my boyfriend. His name is
Ayo-Akinloye. Ayo-Akinloye.
Shakara Epo. Yeah, so in case I say
because I did not put full name. Akinloye.
Oh Jesus! That whole name is for me and for me alone. Ojebi, didn't. So yes, guys, today I'm going to be asking him some questions. I'm going to be asking him, I'm here to rep girls, all the ladies in the building. I'm going to be asking him questions that girls are afraid to ask, guys or their boyfriends and what have you. So he has not seen these questions before. I know some are going to be weird, to him, but I don't care. Today is my time to shine, and I'm going to shine as much as I can.
That's a question that I cannot answer. Don't ask me if I can
answer. You can answer everything. Yeah, okay. It's smart. So what are you talking
No, it's not a matter of smartness. It's a matter of like. Okay, we shall continue.
Our answer will be babe. So yes, guys, let us jump into it. The first question, I'm going to be asking him this question first because this guy is the king of ghosting. He ghosted me before we started dating. Like, it just went.
What do we go over this?
Because you have refused to accept the truth, and today maybe you try and explain to us. Why do guys ghost women and just not respond to text? You start talking to them and at some point they just go into thin without no explanation, without no okay, what have you, just like you did to me.
No, what our own case was a totally different situation.
Ow, you ghosted me.
No, I didn't ghost you like, oh, I want to ghost this woman. Like, that was not like, it was not an intentional strategy.
So right. It's a strategy, guys.
No, in some cases
it's a strategy.
No, because it's going to get back to what I want to say, okay. Right? I wanted to lay that foundation so that you won't think that was it, right?
But you do know guys ghost ladies, right?
Yeah, so that's where I want to go to now.
Okay.
Now, one of the reasons why guys ghost ladies, one is it's a strategy, right? In the sense that if you're talking with someone, maybe as a guy, you're talking with someone you like, a lady you like, and then you guys are having a fantastic flow, but at the same time it's not looking like you're the one initiating the conversation every time, you're the one checking up most of the time. You now feel like, okay, I'm the initiator, but she doesn't make that effort to initiate. Let me see if she really even values that attention, right? And then you just go MIA for like maybe a week, 2 weeks, just to see how she would respond. So I think that's one of the reasons why guys actually they actually ghost ladies, right? Number two is if they don't want to talk to you again, maybe your wala is too much, or maybe they liked what they saw at first. Maybe they saw you at an event, or they met you through a friend and they liked what they saw, and then in the process of talking with you, maybe they just felt like, oh, this person does not suit this person, we don't flow, we don't gel, and like. So I think that's also another reason. Maybe they really don't have interest in you at all. So many times, usually that is strategy, or the guy actually doesn't want to have it.
So guys, in short, we know that is a strategy now.
No, strategy, or either you're not interested at all.
Easy people done. Let's go to the next question. Please, let's be straight to the point because we're already spending too much time on one question. So What's it like a J and going to me bad? Number 2 is, does the size of body parts matter? Yes, it's a question. Why are you like
You did not tell me that we'll go this far.
We are going more further. Like, because people are always like, crazy about this or that. So do you think, for guys, does the size of body parts matter?
I think in the most it matters. Like, I'm not actually speaking for me, right? But like generally for guys, I think in the most it matters. You see, that's why you have that categorization where you say, oh, are you a back guy or are you a front guy?
There's something like a back guy or a front guy.
You know what I'm trying to say. Yes. I don't want to say it. You understand?
Does the size matter?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, in most cases for guys, when you pick an average guy, so if you pick 10 guys and you ask 10 different guys, I think at least 6 or 7 will tell you it matters, right? So I think I would say for most guys it matters. That's why, and
whatever.
But yeah,
I'm sure happy like this life guys, there is every guy for every size.
Yeah, nobody exactly. So that's why I'm going to say, like, but
people like me have hypertension. Which one is size?
So it's a case of, like, for everybody there is, like, I mean, like, you understand what I'm trying to say, right? But like, yeah. So I think in most cases, for most guys, it matters.
Okay. Third question is, why are you guys afraid of commitment? Like, you see guys decide dating a girl for whatever, they put a ring on it, then voila, we share. When the girl start asking, what are we doing? Who are we? And what have you? Why are you guys afraid of commitment?
Well, two different reasons. Two reasons, come to mind, like, the moment I heard that question. I think the first reason is, in many cases, sometimes the guy may be scared
of what responsibilities.
Of responsibilities that come. So when you say commitments, right, is it about like marriage, commitment to marriage, or commitment to exclusivity?
Relationship? Yes.
No. So commitment to exclusivity, that's totally different. Like exclusivity in a relationship, like, okay, we say you're my boyfriend or my girlfriend, we're exclusive to one another, right? That's a totally different commitment from, like, marriage, from getting married. Like, it's easier to commit to a relationship than to commit to marriage. I think it's easier, right, in that way, because there is no, in relationship you still feel like, oh, there's a get out of jail card, but in marriage, depending on your perspectives on divorce and the likes, there might not be a get out of jail card for you. So I think in relationship, the reason why guys maybe find it difficult to commit is because they don't want to be tied to one person. They don't want to be tied to a lady, which is why you see, which could explain another reason why the guy may ghost a lady. Once they start feeling like a lady is all over them, tying them down and not allowing them to flow with other people, then they want to cut that space, right? They want to limit the space you have or the access you have to them. So I think that's one key reason why guys don't come to a relationship. They don't want to be tied down to a single person, and it's not actually a bad thing. Because some people will say, oh, you like Ishikushe, that's why you don't want to be tied down to one person in a relationship. Like, it's not actually about that. Like, some guys don't just want to be in that position where one person says, oh, they have this exclusive access to them. They want to be able to, depending on the kind of lady they are even with, they want to be able to go out for dinner with any other person they like. They want to be able to flow with other females and they feel committed to a relationship. It might be a disrespect for the lady. But on the other hand, it might be the case that, I want to enjoy my life. No lady can tie me down. You chop A, you chop B, thoughts, and the likes. But in the case of marriage, right, it may be a case, so you have to look at the circumstances in terms of, is the guy financially ready? Is he mentally prepared, right? In that kind of situation, the guy may develop cold feet and pull back and say, let's take things slow. And then, so sometimes you have to look at the situation as a lady and evaluate and be sure to know the reason why he is refusing to go into that commitment, so that you can both talk things out and you can even come in to help him in that kind of situation. Yeah. Okay.
So, next question. Does what a girl wear matters? Like, when girls put on clothes, do you think what we wear matters?
Very much. I think you ask any guy, every guy will say what their woman would wear matters a lot. Like, personally, I like my woman to look good, right? you want to, yes, no, you want her to wear nice dresses, nice clothes, what makes her attractive? Like, yes, you want to dress modestly, you don't want to dress as a slay queen and all. But like, when I mean slay queen in the in the sense that you understand what I'm saying, but like, you want her to look attractive, you want her to look very beautiful, you want that physical attraction that you have towards her, you want to accentuate it, like, and let it be shown. I think most guys would like to see their ladies dress very fine, very beautiful, and look very attractive. So I think it matters a lot. Then it matters also in the sense that how you want your wife or your girlfriend to be addressed, particularly when you are with your friends, right? If your girlfriend or your wife or your fiancé is someone that dresses loosely and like a slay queen, then in quotes, then what you see is maybe your friends may not necessarily respect her as they ought to, or they say things that they are not meant, that you don't want to hear about your wife or your girlfriend or your fiancé. So it's also important for we guys from the perspective of how people see a woman or address a woman. Yes.
Smart.
You move.
The next question is, how often do men think about sex? Like, do you think, for me, I think, well, from the general perspective, I'm not trying to come from your perspective because you're a very modest person, but from a general perspective, I just think that men think about sex.
I mean, modest person does not mean modesty does not have anything to do with your hormonal level.
I know, babe, but I have guy friends. You see, most of them will want to talk about sex, and it's just sex. Some people you be like, don't you have anything in your head apart from talking about sex? So how often do you think guys think about sex? Every minute, right?
Every minute is too far. That's too much to say. I mean, there's too much to worry about in life than just being under the sheets or being on top of the sheets, whichever works for you. But yeah, how often do guys think about sex? I think in the worst case, an average guy will think about sex daily. On average, right? I'm not saying that there are days, for example, like there are days where I'm bloody stressed out at work, like every single day, working minute to minute and everything, and your mind, you don't even get the opportunity to wonder, like for your mind to wonder, to say you're thinking about sex or anything like that. But I think on average, an average guy will think about sex every day. I think an average guy will think about sex every day. I mean, to stop not necessarily trying to be forming spiritual and like thinking about sex does not mean like you're lying down in your bed and you're imagining different women and all, but like I imagine when you're saying thinking about sex, you're talking about maybe like
comes to
your mind, the urge or thinking or something like that, basically in that form. So I think on average every day, at the least every 2 days, a guy will naturally think about sex. So once you are married and you're especially when you are still in the younger years, if your uncle is not touching you like 1 month, something is wrong though. So yeah, but I think on average, at the worst case, every 2 days, but I think every day an average guy would think about sex.
So now you know. Okay, so the next question is, do you mind if your girl's best friend is a guy? Like, if my best friend is a guy?
I think on average, most guys mind. And I won't lie, for me, I mind. Right? And really, for me, because, some people will say,
Babe, I think this guy, I don't mind is yes, I mind is no, right?
Oh, let me just rephrase myself. I think on average, for most guys don't want the best friend of their girls to be a guy. And for me also, I'm in that bracket of most guys. And it's not necessarily a matter of feeling insecure. It's a case of when you call someone your best friend, like you this is literally someone we talk about everything to. The person knows, apart from maybe your husband or your fiancé or your boyfriend, like apart from your man, let me just use man, apart from your man, is that he or she is that person that knows everything about you, probably about your relationship, and probably like so, and you get so comfortable to the point where maybe you guys hug, touch each other, like you have like, so you have all that can lead to something. So you don't want to put yourself in a compromising situation. And that's why my best friend cannot be a woman.
But I don't mind.
Well, you may not mind, but I mind, because I'm not going to create a, like, so I just feel like people have their own different arguments. Some people say that they don't mind, that if you mind that means you're insecure, that means you don't trust your woman.
I don't think
and things like that. I don't think. Okay.
Like, I imagine that times when we were together, like, and at night I will have we'll call you. At some point in my heart, I'm like, why is this girl always calling my babe at these hot hours? Like, what's this? So I can imagine
because she's referring to his business call, so don't mind.
Who calls at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. past 9 at night?
Well, I've stopped picking now, and I mean, she has sort of gotten the message, so now she calls like 8 o'clock.
I feel like ending this vlog. Yeah.
I'm just joking. Yeah, but like I mean, generally.
You're not just joking. She still called yesterday. Please, let's go to the next question. Can guys and girls? Okay. Do you prefer natural beauty or makeup? Like natural beauty or makeup?
I think I like a bit of both. I think it's makeup is necessary. I mean, I think makeup is very necessary, particularly when you're going out, when you're going on outings, when you're going to work. I think it's necessary. It makes you look better. That's why it's a makeup, like enhances your beauty, right? But I think natural beauty is very important, because beyond the makeup, there needs to be something beautiful in it, right? Yeah, because that's what you wake up to see every day. That's what you wake up, you just go to bed to see every day. Yeah, so I think natural beauty is very important. But if I'm in a situation whereby I have to pick just one, I mean, obviously natural beauty ahead of makeup, because natural beauty means you always be fine with makeup or without makeup. But if you require makeup to be fine, then everybody's fine in general.
Yeah, next question. So this next question, hopefully you can answer it, but
that clause is worrisome.
No, really, it's not. In marriage, do you think guys like it when women initiate sex? I'm putting in marriage because definitely, I think that should be the So do you think that it is men likes it when a woman is the one to initiate sex?
Yeah, I think guys will like it, because many a times, right, in marriage, in looking back at the past, like our parents' generation, women never really get to enjoy sex, right? So they really initiate, right? So most of the time it's the guy that initiates, and that culture has sort of filtered and has been passed on. That ideology has been passed on to our generation, and that has been the way things have been. So in many cases, the guy always feels pressured, like, is he initiating sex too much or too small? Because he does not really get, if the lady does not initiate, if the wife does not initiate, you won't know like what her sexual appetite is. Cases, right, the lady may really even have a higher sex appetite than you do, and then you're initiating sex slower than she wants, and then she's not getting what she wants because she's scared of initiating. So I think as a guy would like it when his wife initiates sex, right? Because you're able to, like, you don't feel guilty if you are initiating, and then you feel like, oh, am I doing it too much, am I doing it too small? So it's always nice when it's mixing. The guy initiates this time, and again, that's where the issue of understanding comes in again. You understand and know each other's sexual appetite. So like, if he initiates today, right, and then oh, okay, 2 days has passed, this uncle have not even touched my leg to make it, you feel like that, oh, he might be expecting me to actually maybe make a move this time around, and then you make the move, and he might even plan a romantic dinner where he has gone to work, and then you come back from work early.
Are you trying to hint me or something?
No. I'm just saying generally. Like, this could be part of things like that you can do to spice things up. You plan, even within the house, scented candles. Let's
go to the next question. Yeah, guys, please let's just end this one here. I think we have to divide this into two
parts.
Quite so guys, you have to watch next week because this is becoming too long and I don't want you people to just stay for a long time. So please, you have to come back next week to watch the next part. Trust me, it's going to be a very, very interesting one. So yeah, till meet next week, guys. Always remember that I love you. Peace. Why are you kissing them?
Like goodbye.
Just say goodbye. Why are you blowing kiss? Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.